A house is a structure of walls, floors, and a roof. A home, however, is often described as something more. This video explores the distinction. A house provides shelter, a physical space defined by architecture and materials. Its rooms, living room, kitchen, bedroom serve functional purposes. The arrangement of furniture, the choice of paint, the presence of windows. These are all elements of a house. They can be observed, measured, and categorized. In this context, a house is an assembly of objects and spaces. The concept of home introduces a different dimension. It is frequently associated with the patterns of daily life that unfold within a house. Consider the routine of preparing a meal in a kitchen. The physical actions, chopping vegetables, stirring a pot, setting a table are observable behaviors. These repeated activities create a rhythm, a pattern of use that becomes ingrained in the space. The kitchen is not just a room for cooking. It is the site of this recurring pattern. Similarly, the way individuals occupy a living room contributes to its character. One person might consistently sit in a particular chair to read. Another might use the floor for stretching exercises. These are neutral, everyday actions. Over time, these habits can create a sense of place. The chair is not just a piece of furniture. It is the reading chair. The space is defined not only by its physical attributes, but by the activities it contains. The organization of objects can also reflect this distinction. A collection of books on a shelf is, at its core, a group of physical items. However, the specific selection of books, their arrangement, and the frequency of their use can be seen as an expression of the occupant's interests and habits. The shelf is a storage unit, but its contents tell a story of use and engagement. This is an observable phenomenon in many living spaces. Atmosphere is another element often discussed in relation to home. This can be influenced by factors such as light, sound, and scent. The way natural light enters a room at different times of day, the ambient sounds of the household, the scent of coffee in the morning, these are sensory experiences. They are not tangible objects, but they are part of the environment. These elements contribute to the overall character of a space, making it distinct from any other. The passage of time is also a factor. A new house is a blank slate. With occupancy, it accumulates layers of experience. The wear on a wooden floor, the fading of a curtain, a mark on a wall, these are physical traces of life being lived. They are not intentional decorations, but rather incidental byproducts of daily activity. These markers can transform a generic space into a specific one, imbued with a history of use. In summary, a house can be understood as a physical entity. It is a collection of spaces and objects. The concept of a home, as it is often described in lifestyle studies, appears to encompass the relationship between the inhabitants and that physical entity. It is shaped by routines, habits, and the sensory experiences that occur within its walls. The distinction is not one of quality or value, but of definition. One is a structure. The other is the structure as it is lived in.